Welcome back to Euro Football Daily, where today we're looking at 10 players who have declared or hinted that they are ready to retire at the end of the season. Remember, the most liked comment will feature on this week's Sunday Vibe, so leave your thoughts in the comments below. Let's go! 10. Lucas Podolski. Though it's not 100% certain, Lucas Podolski's playing days look numbered. This summer the forward signed for Polish outfit Górnik Zabrze, announcing, "It's my dream to finish my career playing for Górnik." Not only does the former Arsenal and Bayern Munich star have shares in the Ekstraklasa side, it was the team he supported as a boy, and with his contract running to just 2022, everything points to this campaign being his last, especially now he is a judge on the German TV show Das Supertalent, showing that the 36-year-old is already looking to the future. Podolski's latter years have been spent out of the spotlight in Japan and Turkey, most notably winning the 2019 Emperor's Cup alongside Andres Iniesta for Vissel Kobe. He holds legendary status at FC Köln, but arguably his greatest achievement came for Germany, where he ranks third for both appearances and goals, with a record of 49 strikes and 130 caps. His final game for Die Mannschaft saw him rocket home a signature left-footed drive against England. Let's hope he can finish his time with Górnik in similar fashion. 9. Samir Nasri. We are cheating a little bit by including Samir Nasri, but the Frenchman only announced his retirement at the end of September. In truth, the diminutive winger has been absent from the game for over a year, having failed to find a new club following his release from Anderlecht. It was a similar story for Mario Mandzukic, who also quit earlier in September after struggling to impress at AC Milan. Nasri was a special talent who fans either loved or hated. He rose through the ranks of Marseille to enjoy his best years at Arsenal, where Arsene Wenger nurtured him into one of the most exciting players in England. Nasri scored 27 times for the Gunners across 3 seasons, was named the French Player of the Year in 2010, and earned a spot in the PFA Team of the Season in 2011. A £25 million move to Man City would deliver 2 Premier League titles, although following their second triumph in 2013-14 his game time was gradually reduced. Nasri's career may have finished with a whimper, but all those magical moments at the Emirates shouldn't be forgotten in a hurry. 8. Sol Bamba. Middlesbrough centre-half Sol Bamba might not be the most successful footballer on this list, but he is easily one of the most popular. Bamba's infectious personality has won over hearts and minds wherever he has gone, be it at Dunfermline Athletic and Hibernian in Scotland, or Palermo or Trabzonspor on the continent. On English shores, the former Côte d'Ivoire international represented Leicester City and Leeds United, where he was named captain just a month after joining the club, but his finest work arguably came with Cardiff City, who he helped to Premier League promotion in the 2017-18 season. Bamba appeared in all 46 games of the Championship campaign, earning a spot in the division's Team of the Season. Injury would cut short his time in the Premier League, but worse was to come when in January 2021 he was diagnosed with non-Hodgkin lymphoma. However, after 4 months of chemotherapy, it was good news, as Bamba announced he had successfully defeated the cancer. Healthy once more, his old boss Neil Warnock jumped at the chance to sign him once more, handing Bamba the perfect opportunity to finish his career on his own terms. 7. Goran Pandev. Goran Pandev might be a Scudetto and Champions League winner with Inter Milan, but guiding North Macedonia to the Euros was surely his finest achievement. His goal against Georgia in the playoffs confirmed their place at their first major competition, and he would strike against Austria in their opening group stage fixture. His legacy as North Macedonia's greatest ever player secured, Pandev could finally retire in peace. But his club side Genoa thought otherwise, pleading with the 38-year-old to sign on for one more campaign. Pandev relented, agreeing to a 7th season in Liguria and 18th in Serie A. To date, he has made 480 appearances in the Italian top flight, scoring 101 times. But with no goals in the current campaign, and now retired from the international scene, this should spell the end for Pandev. But don't hold your breath. North Macedonia are riding high in their World Cup qualification group, just 2 points behind Armenia in second. Sneak into the competition proper, and Pandev may well return. The chance to play on football's greatest stage of all is impossible to ignore, even at 39 years old. 6. Makoto Hassabi. Thanks to Euro expert for this shout, as beating Laurent Koscielny to our 6th spot is Eintracht Frankfurt stalwart Makoto Hassabi. The defensive midfielder has been an ever-present in the Bundesliga since 2007, when he left Japan to join Wolfsburg. Whilst there, he became just the 2nd Japanese player to win the Bundesliga, adding to his single J-League honours with Euro or Red Diamonds. Despite enjoying popular status with Die Wolf, he joined Eintracht in 2014, where his reputation has soared to new heights. Hassabi has only appeared less than 25 times in a single campaign, once for Die Adler, consistently averaging close to 3 tackles and interceptions per 90 during his stay with the club. Now 37, he has appeared more times in the Bundesliga than any Asian player, won the DFB Pokal, and unofficially captained Eintracht since last January, not to mention the 114 caps he has collected for Japan. Hassabi revealed he intended to retire last season, but decided he was fit enough for one more campaign. Despite that, his new boss Oliver Glasner has been reluctant to use him so far, suggesting that the end is in sight for the Japanese legend. 5. Ben Foster. Watford keeper Ben Foster has enjoyed a late career renaissance thanks to his growing popularity on YouTube, with his channel The Cycling Goalkeeper spinning towards 1 million subscribers. And he should have more time to focus on his media venture soon, with the 38-year-old signalling this season will be his last. Foster's on-pitch career has deserved a tremendous amount of respect. Despite struggling to break through at Man United, he has gone on to appear over 400 times for West Bromwich Albion and Watford, only spending 2 seasons out of the last 17 outside of the Premier League. In 2010-11, while at Birmingham City, Foster made more saves than any top-flight goalkeeper. Since then, he has regularly appeared among the top 10 stoppers in the Premier League for saves and clean sheets, despite consistently fighting against relegation. He can also count 8 England caps on his wall. Watford face another scrap for survival this term, meaning Foster will be busy. But not as busy as his post-retirement plans, with the Warwickshire man revealing his ambition to become a professional cyclist once he finally hangs up the gloves. 4. Carli Lloyd. There are few female footballers who have risen to the heights of Carli Lloyd. One of the most recognisable faces in American sport, Lloyd holds the stunning record of being the second most capped footballer ever at international level. To date, the forward has earned a ridiculous 314 caps for the USA, scoring 134 times. A first-half hat-trick against Japan in the 2015 World Cup final will forever be her finest hour for the Stars and Stripes. Domestically, the 39-year-old spent the majority of her career playing for various sides in the US, from Chicago Red Stars to her current home with Gotham FC. However, she is better remembered in the UK for her stint with Man City in 2017. Though only lasting for 11 matches, Lloyd still managed to score in a victorious FA Cup final and helped the Sky Blues reach the last 4 of the Women's Champions League. A 2-time FIFA Player of the Year, 4-time Olympian and a Puskas nominee, Lloyd is a certified legend of the game both on and off the pitch. 3. Franck Ribery. Few players have been able to roll back the years in their dotage quite like Franck Ribery. The Bayern Munich legend left Bavaria in 2019 at the ripe old age of 36, where during 12 years he posted over 300 goal involvements and claimed every trophy possible. Once described as the jewel in the crown of French football by Zinedine Zidane, Ribery announced he wanted to keep going until he was 38. But rather than cruise towards retirement in an easy league, the former Marseille man turned to Italy, signing a 2-year deal with Fiorentina. Ribery dazzled in moments for La Viola, scoring 5 and posting 9 assists in 50 appearances. But with the club faltering under the various managers of Rocco Commisso's ownership, the two parted ways this summer. But the journey isn't over for Ribery. Despite hitting his magic number of 38, the World Cup runner-up signed with Serie A new boy Salernitana. It will be no easy task keeping I Granata in the division, currently bottom at the time of writing. However, if Ribery can inspire them to an unlikely survival, it should provide the ultimate send-off his illustrious career deserves. 2. Mark Noble. Nicknamed Mr. West Ham, Mark Noble currently holds the prestigious record of being the longest-serving player at a single club in any of Europe's major leagues. But that crown is about to be passed elsewhere, with the 34-year-old revealing that this season would be his 18th and final campaign as a Hammer, after the global pandemic made him realise he wanted to spend more time with his family in retirement. It comes at a period when West Ham are flying high on the pitch under David Moyes, with Noble himself acknowledging there may never be a better moment to say goodbye to the club he was born and raised to love and support. The veteran midfielder has been a key part of the West Ham setup for more than 20 years, appearing over 530 times since making his professional debut in 2004. Quite remarkably, he has only spent 2 seasons outside of the Premier League with the Hammers, making him the club's all-time top-flight appearance maker. The only thing missing from his CV is an England cap, but even so, Noble has enjoyed a career most players can only dream of. 1. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. When Zlatan Ibrahimovic moved to LA Galaxy in 2018, everyone assumed that was it for the Swedish superstar. With nothing left to prove after a glittering 20-year career, the MLS should have provided the 36-year-old with an ease into retirement. But try telling that to Zlatan. 53 goals in 58 appearances led the former PSG legend to seek out another crack at a top 5 European league. A wave of skepticism still greeted AC Milan's decision to hand the 38-year-old a contract in January 2019, though once again Zlatan has silenced his doubters. Over the next 18 months he scored 25 times in Serie A, averaging a massive 4.6 shots per 90. It meant that come this summer, the Rossoneri were happy to hand him another 12-month deal, letting Ibra turn 40 at the San Siro. But if the rumours are true, the former Man United and Inter Milan star is ready to call it a day. His family haven't followed him from Sweden to Italy, and injuries have already seen him miss 37 games in his second spell with Milan. His agent Mino Raiola has remained coy over Zlatan's future, but the final curtain could be drawing shut on his stunning career. So guys, that was our rundown of 10 great players entering their final season. What did you guys think of the list, and did we miss anyone out? Let me know in the comments down below. If you've enjoyed this video, please smash that like button. It really does help us with the algorithm, and I'll catch you next time.